Hello everybody, and welcome to your weekly tarot forecast for November 23rd through 29th, 2020. I will do a reading for each and every sign, starting with Sagittarius since we are in Sagittarius season. But before we begin, I just want to give you a small little announcement. I have created a second YouTube channel. It is called Pick a Card Tarot Readings, and going forward, all of my Pick a Card readings I'm going to put on that channel, and I'm going to keep this channel as all my single zodiac sign readings. All right, so I have left links below. Go check that out. I have uploaded a couple of pick a cards already, and also there is a third channel in the works that is not going to be tarot related, but is going to have a lot of well, I shouldn't say tarot related, but it's not going to be like I'm giving tarot readings. It's going to entail a lot of different stuff you guys have asked me to do over the years, so that is in the works, and that's going to be a much bigger project, so I will keep you posted. But let's get right in. I will start with Sagittarius. There will be timestamps for the other signs below, and remember, timestamps don't work during the premiere. All right. Hello, Sagittarius. A happy birthday to all the Sagittarius out there. I hope you have a fantastic week. Those of you who are celebrating, may your birthdays be magical. All right, Sag, let's see what's going on for you guys. Okay, so we've got the B. You're going to be busy this week. Creativity, cooperation, productivity. You are being guided to change something in your life. Become inspired, follow your heart, and creatively build your future with today's decisions. You have no limitations and there are no boundaries to your capabilities. Any assistance you need will be found. So, Sagittarius, this is definitely a week to follow your heart with any ideas, like creative ideas, talents that you have, and just see what could happen. Also, this is a week to not be procrastinating, push yourself through. If it's like, oh, I just don't want to go to work today, this week, do it, Sagittarius. This is a week to really be productive and push yourself if you need to. And then those of you where you're getting these inspired ideas, follow through with them, but not just about talents and abilities. If there's things in your life and you're like, gosh, I wish I had more time, or I wish there was an easier way to do this process or to handle this, really put that out there to the universe this week, and you're going to receive some answers, some solutions to utilize your time better, or to change your process. So your crown chakra is wide open, receiving information from your spiritual team to help you out this week, to improve processes, to save you time, to keep you motivated, to really push some of you into pursuing your talents and abilities. Maybe you want to pick up a little side hustle. Do it, Sagittarius. Let's pull you some tarot. Four of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, and Five of Cups. Okay, so here is another very important message, Sagittarius. Don't share your plans with anybody. Okay, these ideas that you have, like these creative talents and abilities, and your way of bringing them into life, or putting it out to the world, whatever it is in that capacity, keep it to yourself. Okay, because there's somebody around you that may not have your best interest at heart, okay, and may try to steal your idea, or even things that this isn't a week to really share anything or participate in any sort of gossip or whatever, and that's not saying you're gossiping, but if like somebody comes to you and they want to really say a lot of negative things about somebody else, you're better to just kind of pull your energy away, like, oh, I I don't really want to talk about that, or I don't really want to hear that, because the person who's trying to come in and say these things to you, they're trying to stir up trouble. Okay, so that's like at a separate message for some of you. It's like mum's the word this week. No matter what it is that you know, or if somebody's trying to like gossip to you about somebody else, don't even participate, because they don't have your best interest at heart at all, Sagittarius. And then again, those of you with these ideas, don't share them with anybody. These talents, abilities, you know, these brainstorms you're having of what you could do for you, don't share it with anybody unless you know 1000% in your soul they are tried and true. Okay, because there is somebody who might want to try to steal that idea, and it will really like break your heart. Okay, and then lastly here, you know, with this Queen of Swords, this is for those of you where, you know, your crown chakra is really open. You're receiving a lot of message and insight from your spirit guides, and they are trying to help where you can like free up your time or come up with better solutions or procedures for things. Okay, and in that space, if this is like in the work environment, then absolutely that's information you could share. Okay, because that's a whole different ball game going on there. But your spiritual team is definitely trying to give you guys some ideas to improve processes, to save yourself time. And some of you like this little side hustle, this secondary way to make a little money. Okay, and some of you, it may be like there's some things that happened in the past. You're feeling a little bit of loss. And this week, your spirit guides are coming in to open you up to like new realms of seeing and perceiving. Yes, there are some things lost, but you can keep moving on. There's potential. There's other potentials for you right before your eyes. Okay, so this message will be playing out a little differently for each of you. You know, apply it how it resonates and fits throughout the week. But those of you with these creative talents, abilities, ideas, things like that, oh no, keep that under wraps until you're ready to present it, okay? Unless you know 1000% this is somebody you could absolutely trust with your life, okay? Like maybe your mom or your sister or your brother or something like that. Okay, persevere, leave no stone unturned. Yeah, look at that, Sagittarius. No matter how this reading resonated for you, like this is, you will prevail. You will succeed, okay? And that's another reason why your guides are coming in, and we picked up on that, like you might not want to be motivated at certain points this week, and your spirit guides are like, we are with you. Push forward, push through, you will succeed. You will win, Sagittarius. So those are your messages for this week. I am sending you guys lots of love and light. Take care. Hello, Capricorn. How are you? Let's see what this week has in store for all of you guys. Okay, so we have the sea turtle. Survival, ancient wisdom, endurance. You are being guided to clean out your emotional closet. Confront your fears and expand your sense of self. Your mind, body, and soul are intricately intertwined. It's not how you start or how fast you go, but rather how you follow through and execute your plans that will bring your heart's desire. So this is like slow and steady wins the race, Capricorn. You know, you've got to trust your intuition and your inner guidance this week, and don't let anybody, you know, try to push you into anything that you're not comfortable with, or say you've got to do this faster or you've got to do this better. This is where it's like you just be in your lane and, you know, drown out the noise of other people's thoughts and opinions, because there's this calling within you and you're following that, okay? And don't measure your growth, your success against anybody else this week, because this is like slow and steady, it wins the race, okay? Even if it looks like, you know, you're not feeling the success, you're not getting what you had hoped for, the energy seems like very slow moving, it's all as well, Capricorn. all is well, and don't let anybody intimidate you, okay? Because some of you, it's like maybe you're trying to do something, you're trying to make a change, you're trying a new idea, and not everybody around you is supportive of that. And it's just like inside, you know, this is your path, you know, this is your way. You've got to listen to that, even if your external reality isn't producing the evidence of it just yet, okay? You know what you know inside. This is your confirmation of that. And slow and steady wins the race. Don't listen to anybody but your soul this week, Capricorn. So let's pull some tarot. Yeah, keep working at it. Keep working hard. Capricorn, you know what you're doing. It doesn't matter what anybody else says. You're not going to fail. Don't listen to them. Yeah, See? Page of Wands. You know what you know. You feel that calling within. And even if right now, it's like, man, this should be moving quicker, or when is this ever going to pay off, or I don't see anything happening. Don't get caught up in that, Capricorn. This is your team saying you keep working hard. Even if it doesn't seem like it right now, it is going to pay off. It is. You know what you know at your soul. Okay, you absolutely do. And this is also good news coming in. So maybe some of you this week, there's this job offer. There's been some worry around job, or like preservation of job. And this week we get some really good news. Okay, so that's a little side message for some of you. There is some really good news around job, career, work coming in for some of you. So let's pull an advice card. Hidden depths. You only see the surface. Look beyond. Yes, see? See, that's like, don't pay attention to the reality of things right now. There is so much more to come. Slow and steady, it wins the race. And look beyond is that knowing in your soul, Capricorn. So those are your messages this week, Capricorn. I am sending you lots of love and light. Take care. Hello, Aquarius. How are all of you doing? Let's see what this week has in store for you guys. Okay, so we got the zebra. This is a perfect spirit animal for you guys. Balance, individuality, and beauty. The zebra or the unicorn is what invokes an Aquarius in my mind. Those two animals, I always have associated them, Aquarius, to zebra and unicorn. So you are being guided to no longer run with the herd and find a new vantage point. Be your authentic self, acknowledge your golden soul, show the world your magnificence. Boldly move towards your heart's desire with speed, grace, and integrity. All right, Aquarius, this is saying this week you've got to march to the beat of your own drum, okay? And, you know, there's some astrology that's beginning to happen, and that's going to put us all in this space of really changing thought and changing perception, shedding an old skin, wrapping up a big soul cycle with the Sagittarius total solar eclipse new moon at the middle of December. And so you guys are already in the process. Like, this energy is really starting to play out for you guys this week, and you are going to find that you're pulling back, okay? You're feeling distance in certain things in your life, maybe certain relationships, certain things you used to enjoy, certain belief systems. There's this transformation, this metamorphosis happening inside of you this week, and your mind is truly going to change, Aquarius, and you know, move away from the crowd. This is a good week to really be in your own energy and not allow the influence of others' thoughts, emotions, and opinions to dictate you and what's going on for you. It's like very similar to Capricorn, where you need to shut everybody out and go within and see what your soul is telling you. And if you are changing your mind about something that's been very very long standing in your life, that's okay. That means you are evolving, Aquarius. You are going to a new vibration, a new frequency, and it's okay. And as you evolve and elevate, that doesn't mean every person and every situation in your current life is going to be able to evolve with you. It's okay that there are some things that don't evolve with you, because there's new energies, new experiences, new relationships that come in when you're at this new vibration. Okay, so let's pull you some tarot. Two of Swords. Yep, look at that. Block everything out. The Empress. You are transforming into a higher version. Oh yeah, and things are going to balance out for you, Aquarius. So don't let any like history, long-standing connection, long-standing belief, just because it may have been with you for a while doesn't mean it's meant to be with you for your entire journey this life. Okay, we're always evolving, changing, and transforming, and this week is truly the beginning of that process for you, and it's going to continue, you know, through till the end of the year. And block the world out, because you're transforming into this Empress energy and things are balancing out. So this is also like a karmic balance that's going to be happening for you, where a lot of what you have given or you feel you've lost over some time is going to now be returned to you in a new form. So this is a very exciting time for you, Aquarius. Follow the calling of your soul and don't listen to anybody else. You know what's right for you. You're changing, and not everybody's going to be okay with that. All right, but there's going to be new experiences and new connections that come with this transformation. So let's pull you some advice. Beauty. Dare to be tender and strongly vulnerable. Yeah. It's time for you to also get back in tune with who you truly are. Like, know your worth, know your value, know your divinity, knowing what's beautiful about you, Aquarius. This is a very exciting time. A lot's about to change. Maybe some of you have really been struggling with loving yourself and insecurity, and now all of that's going to begin to fade away, and you're going to see yourself with new eyes for the very first time. Okay, so those are your messages, Aquarius. I'm sending you lots of love and light. Take care. Hello, Pisces. How are you guys? Let's see what spirit animal is coming out for Pisces to give us guidance this week. Okay, so we have the gorilla, Pisces, self-confidence, leadership, responsibility. You are being guided to take responsibility for yourself and your actions. No barrier can hold you back from becoming your authentic self. Your path to success isn't right in front of you. All you must do is open your eyes, mind, and heart. All right, Pisces, you guys are beginning a shift as well, it appears, just like Aquarius. You've got the gorilla, and this it really fills a solar plexus chakra to me, Pisces, where insecurity is now going to be replaced with confidence and belief in self. You know, whether this is your gift, your ability at your job, how you feel about yourself in any capacity, there's a beautiful transformation happening in your consciousness, where once there was insecurity, it's like, oh no, I am good at this. I can do this. I can make this change. And some of you like really pushing towards a goal, and it's like you're going to receive a big boost of motivation and ambition to make it happen, Pisces. And you know, with this responsibility, this is also saying make sure that you are doing everything that you need to do this week. This is not a time to cut corners, to, you know, do things only halfway, to not give it your all. This is a week where you give 1010% of yourself in every single thing that you do and you say, because it's going to have major payoff and reward for that. Like, give it your all this week, Pisces. So let's pull you some tarot. Okay, so we have the Seven of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles, and the King of Cups. All right, so Pisces, this Seven of Swords, you know, could definitely represent thievery, trickery, all of that, but it also represents negative thinking of self, okay? Like anxiety, really feeling nervous to make a decision to move forward, okay? And so I see that here for you. This is the insecurity energy, and it's been holding you back, but here it is, that shift in consciousness. And I love the yellow, because what did I say? Solar plexus chakra. And look at all this yellow for who? Pisces, the King of Cups, whether you are male or female, okay? So this insecurity is shifting into confidence within Pisces. And look at, you know, leadership. Here you are coming through as the King of Cups, regardless of gender or age, okay? What you know, Pisces, and it's time to, you know, take a step forward and believe in yourself, and it's going to happen, and you're going to have great rewards. And, you know, with the Knight of Pentacles, this is a, you know, a slower moving energy. So much like Capricorn, slow and steady wins the race. Pace yourself with this burst and this surge of energy that you're receiving. Pace it, okay? Because this is going to be a journey, but it is leading to a lot of success for Pisces. All right, so that is a lovely reading for you, Pisces. And also, you know, the solar plexus chakra is the divine masculine energy, right? So whether you're male or female, you're representing as the masculine aspect of Pisces, you know, and I'm sorry, I'm getting so tongue-tied. The solar plexus chakra is the masculine energy. That's why you're coming through as this King of Cups. It is time for you to take control, take charge, and believe in yourself, Pisces. You will do it, okay? Let these worrisome thoughts go. I'm not good enough. This could never happen. This could never be. What's taking so long? Beautiful shift into, I've got this. I can do this. Slow and steady wins the race, Pisces. Okay, so, and I got all tongue-tied trying to talk too fast. See? Nice, beautiful synchronicity. Slow and steady. Let's pull you some advice. Release, lighten your load. Yup, and that's these troublesome, worrisome thoughts of insecurity. It's going to be released this week, Pisces. So those are your messages. I am sending you lots of love and light. Take care. Hello, Aries. How are you guys? See what spirit animal wants to speak to you about this week and what's going on. Okay, so you got the Falcon, Aries. Independence, knowledge, clarity. You are being guided to observe, grow spiritually, find clarity, and rise above any relationship issues. Your intuitive nature, speed, and accuracy allow you to find and seize opportunities effortlessly. Okay, Aries, so this week is a week to really kind of pull your energy back and watch and observe, okay? Because there's some details that you may miss otherwise, all right? Some really good opportunities, opening doors, ideas that maybe you would normally, you know, discard. You're going to see it from a different perspective. So this week, it's like really pay attention to detail and everything, like everything in your reality, you know, signs, synchronicities. Really pay attention to every single thing that somebody is telling you this week. And, you know, sometimes, you know, when you're talking to somebody, you're not fully present, right? You're sharing the conversation, but there's also other things happening in your mind while you're sharing the conversation. And this is your spiritual team saying, nope, be fully present in every conversation, in every experience, in every interaction, in every relationship this week, because there's new insight that's going to come to you. And also for some of you, there's like new opportunity coming to you that may be overlooked if you were not so you know, sharp on the details this week. This is really like strong sixth house energy, that Virgo energy, being very diligent and paying attention to every single little thing. Okay, so we have the Two of Swords. Yeah, see, pay attention, Aries. Otherwise, you might miss a detail here or an offer, an opportunity. Look at that. Page of Cups and the Nine of Swords. Okay. Also, now with that Nine of Swords popping out, some of you might be a little bit too caught up in your head over analyzing a situation, and Spirit is like, get out of your head, Aries, relax that mental body, all is well. And you know, worrying, it keeps you blocked from these certain details or this like offer or opportunity coming in. Okay, so some of you, it's like you just need to be very present in everything this week, and others of you, it's like you've got to stop being caught up in your head, like over analyzing, thinking of every possible scenario, why this, why that, like you know, not being able to fall asleep at night, maybe some of you, because it's just like, you know, so many thoughts, like your thoughts are thinking you, right? And your team is like, okay, Aries, we want to help you out. This is a week to really come down to earth, pull back, and be in observation mode 100% in everything you do. It's going to bring some healing. It's going to bring some clarity. It's going to, you know, bring things to the surface that we have been missing. Okay, because when we get really caught up in our head, there are a lot of details that we overlook or that we don't factor in. Okay, and we spin stories. And so if you could get really, you know, out of your head and not thinking about this so much, and just trying to connect into the universe and say, okay, show me signs, show me synchronicities, I'm going to pull back. And being the observer is not formulating any final conclusion just yet. It's gathering the details, okay, gathering the data, and you're going to just see a whole new different picture emerge. And some of you, there's like this offer that's been being presented to you, maybe very subtly. It could be like a romantic offer. Others of you, I feel like this is a new idea, a new way of seeing things that's going to emerge through. Okay, and also the Page of Cups is tied to like psychic ability and stuff. So your intuition has also really been speaking to you, Aries. So this week, pull back, observe, and watch the landscape change before you. Okay, so let's pull you some advice. Present, look at that. Yes, journey into the garden to escape the two eternities, the past and the future. Yes, get very present and observe every single detail, because you're just going to come into new insight, understanding this week, Aries. So those are your messages. I'm sending you lots of love and light, Aries. Take care. Hello, Taurus. How are you guys? Let's see what spirit animal's coming through for you. Oh, you guys have the zebra like Aquarius. Balance, individuality, beauty. You are being guided to no longer run with the herd and find a new vantage point. Be your authentic self. Acknowledge your golden soul. Show the world your magnificence. Boldly move towards your heart's desire with speed, grace, and integrity. So, Taurus, this week, it is time to follow your heart no matter what. Okay, that just seems to be a theme playing out in many of the readings this week, is like follow your heart, allow change, allow transformation, go on a completely new path. You know, the beaten path that nobody else chooses, it's okay. And you know, like Aquarius, don't listen to the opinions of other people this week, okay? You know what you know in your heart, in your soul, and you need to follow that through. That is going to lead you to balance, and it is your calling, okay? And what this is different for all of you, general reading, but your spiritual team is saying where this fits and resonates. Oh my gosh, Taurus, follow your heart. Don't let anybody hold you back. Don't even let yourself hold you back. Don't talk yourself out of change or making a move or, you know, being big, bold, and brave. Let it happen. Let it flow. You're meant to stand out this week, okay? You're meant to be as authentic to yourself as you can possibly be. It's going to bring you happiness. It's going to bring you success. So let's pull some tarot. And you know, sometimes when you refuse to conform to, like, you know, others and their ideas, it gets you a different sort of respect, okay? Because most of the time we all want to compromise, you know, and keep the peace and get along. But in this situation for you guys, I feel it's like there is no compromise here. You know what you know. You need to say what you need to say. You do it like you want to do it, and it does not matter. And I think you sticking to your guns like that is going to facilitate a certain respect towards you. And I honestly feel like some of you are going to be able to say, I told you so. I told you this would work. I told you I'd be fine. I told you this was the path for me. Okay, so let's pull you some tarot. Seven of Pentacles, Strength, Ace of Wands. Nice. Yes, see? Here it is, you know, like, do I or don't I? Other people saying, oh, that will never work. That is not your way. But this is you being strong within, Taurus, and saying, nope, I know what I know, and pushing through, because here it is, your new path, your new beginning, your new idea, your way forward, your confirmation from your spiritual team, like a resounding yes, Taurus, okay? So let nobody hold you back this week. Nobody. Their ideas, their opinions, their logic, their advice, as well-meaning as they are going to be, Taurus, you've truly got to listen to your heart. And I feel some of you, like, this is taking a big risk, being really bold, being really brave, but you've got this. You're going to make it happen, all right? So let's pull you some advice. Self-care. Look it. Tend to your garden. Yeah, don't worry about anybody else, Taurus. It's all about you this week. Your team saying tend you, tend your dreams, tend your garden. All right, so those are your messages, Taurus. I am sending you lots of love and light. Take care. Hello, Gemini. How are you? Let's see what spirit animals coming through to lead and guide you guys this week. Okay, so we've got the frog, impulse, adaptability, voice. You are being guided to jump over any obstacle and embrace the change in your life. Truth has an expiration date, and the time is now to speak your new truths. Show the world your voice, acknowledge your desires, and leap with faith towards what matters to you. Oh my gosh, Gemini. Okay, so this message came through, I believe it was Aquarius. I can't quite remember now, but no, I think it was Capricorn actually. What's happening is, you know, the astrology, we're moving into a big period of completion, okay? And in that space, a lot of like beliefs, patterns of behavior, ways of doing things is going to fall away. It's going to shift and change. Your mind is going to change about things. And this could be some like really long-standing beliefs that you've had about certain things, certain people. It's you are transforming inside. You are evolving, okay? And so it's saying don't fear the change. Don't fear the new direction that you are feeling pulled in, okay? It's part of your soul plan. It's meant to happen, and you are receiving the energies of evolution at this time. And so between now and the end of the year, this is all happening. You're definitely going to change in some of your thoughts and some of your behaviors, and you're gonna have more of a like spark inside to really speak your voice, to speak your truth, to lay boundaries down, to say no where you've been saying yes. Like you don't care anymore about like keeping the peace or preserving a relationship or feelings, because you're coming into the understanding, you know, in relationships that are imbalanced for you, like how much it does suck you dry, how much it does hinder you from your own successes. Okay, so major metamorphosis for Gemini, starting this week all the way until the end of the year, and your spiritual team saying do not fight it, do not resist it. Gemini is all for your highest good, and beautiful things are attached to this big change. Three of Swords. So some of you, there may have been like an ending of a situation or a relationship, and it really hurt you, and you're like, why did this have to happen? And here you are, the Queen of Swords and the Eight of Swords. Okay, yeah. So something ended. All right, what fell away from your experience is different for all of you, or maybe some of you are choosing this week to cut yourself free from certain situations, relationships, ideas, patterns of behavior, okay, etc. Choosing to break yourself free of this, and there does come a little bit of heartache that, you know, as you break free, because there's change and there's something that you're leaving behind. So some of you, this is a choice that you're making, and you're finally making. And like I said, some of you, it's like you're no longer going to hold your tongue. You're going to speak your truth, because you're tired of the restriction. You're tired of feeling small, or you're tired of somebody thinking that they know more than you do, or they have something over you when you actually know the truth of things, okay? So some of you, there's a little sadness because you're gonna finally, you know, speak your truth, or you're finally gonna break free from something that you felt very stuck in, very like you can't get away from it. And there's liberation in that, okay? Others of you, this is where I feel there was a loss of some kind in the recent past, and it really hit you hard, and you've been struggling to move beyond the sadness, the shock, the devastation of it. And your spiritual team coming in strong to say to you guys, especially Gemini, there is major change happening inside of you. And even though this hurts right now, what's up ahead is going to bring you so much happiness, so much joy, okay? Next card is actually the Nine of Cups. So yeah, there is a lot of happiness and joy up ahead for you, and what needs to be shed, whether it happened by fate or it was by your choice, it needs to be shed. It needs to be released because it's kept you very, very stuck somehow, some way. Okay, and a lot's going to change. This broken heart is going to heal 1000%, and your team wants you to know all is well. This is your path. This is part of the journey to lead you to bigger and better, and you're evolving. Okay, and once this evolution is complete, you're going to realize what fell away, why it had to leave. Okay, so let's pull you some advice. Okay, this jumped out. Look, release, lighten your load. So what is falling away by fate or by personal choice, even though there's sadness attached to it, Gemini, it's truly lightening your load. You're evolving, you're changing, and whatever had to be let go of, it's not compatible to evolve with you. It doesn't want to change with you. All right, so those are your messages for this week. I'm sending you lots of love and light, Gemini. Take care. Hello, Cancer. How are you? Let's see what's happening this week, what spirit animal wants to come through and offer guidance for you. Okay, so you've got the Deer, speed, accuracy, endurance. You are being guided to no longer stand in the shadows of fear. Begin today to allow yourself to be seen. What you seek is there to be found. Take inspired action and a leap of faith towards your heart's desires. Wow, Cancer, so you've got a similar message to other signs as well this week, where it's time to be bold and brave and take a risk. Follow your heart no matter what, okay? Don't let other people hold you back. Don't let their opinions detour you from what you want to do. And, you know, sometimes people offer advice which is opposite of what we're reaching for, and it's like to slow us down in our tracks because we might be making the wrong decision, right? But in this case, Cancer, I don't feel that that's what's going on. You know what you know. You know what you're destined for, and anybody trying to talk against that this week, it's their own insecurity, their own flaw, their own shadow projection. It has nothing to do with you, okay? And no matter what things look like, what's going on, you've got to believe in yourself, and you've got to believe that you have purpose, and your team is coming in saying we're guiding you to no longer sit yourself out, count yourself out, think that you're not gifted, think that you don't have something to offer, thinking that you're not worthy, thinking you're not lovable, whatever it is for you. The sun is about to shine on you, Cancer, because you do deserve, and it's time for reward. And so this week, if you need to really take a big step, do it. A big risk, do it. A big change, do it. You're going to feel the calling in your heart. Follow it through, because you're going to have beautiful success and reward with that. So let's pull you some tarot. Queen of Pentacles, yep, see, you're on the path to success, and you're gonna have a lot of like inspiration or motivation and ambition this week, where you may have felt kind of stuck in the past, okay? So Cancer, this week, yes, follow through on this calling, okay? There may be somebody trying to block you. Ignore them. Some of you may have been trying to work at this for a minute now, and you've felt blocked and you've felt restricted. But this week, it's like the solution's going to come in, the path's going to clear, and you're going to be able to move forward with a lot of energy, like nothing being able to stand in your way. Okay. And like an offer or an opportunity around job or money making idea coming in this week, don't say no to it because you're like, oh, I won't have enough time, or you might not believe in yourself. I don't know if I could do that. Say yes to it, Cancer. It's like this week it's time to really break free from any thought or pattern of behavior or friendship, relationship that kind of holds you back and prevents you from truly shining, from truly reaching for what you want to do. Your ideas are genius here, okay? So this week, Cancer, like many of the other signs, your spiritual team is saying, we're boosting you. Now run that race and win that race, because you will, okay? So let's pull you some advice. Present. Journey into the garden to escape the two eternities, the past and the present, or I'm sorry, the past and the future. Yes, Cancer, come into the present, receive that energy from your team, and then you take off running, and don't you stop until you win, okay? So those are your messages for this week. I'm sending you lots of love and light. Take care. Hello, Leo. How are you? Let's see what spirit animal is coming in to guide you for this week. Oh, you guys have the zebra as well. So that's Aquarius, Taurus, and now you. Okay, Leo, it says balance, individuality, beauty. You are being guided to no longer run with the herd and find a new vantage point. Be your authentic self. Acknowledge your golden soul. Show the world your magnificence. Boldly move towards your heart's desire with speed, grace, and integrity. Okay, so I feel like everybody could have got like almost the same read this week. Like Spirit is on fire with it's time to be who you are. And this has come through for multiple other readings, Leo. It's time for you to be who you are, regardless of what anybody else has to say, think, or feel about it. You know, pull your energy back off the path that everybody else is on. What is it that you want, Leo? What is it that you desire? Okay, because I'm getting a little bit of a different message here for you guys, where I think you guys have been people pleasing. Okay, a lot of what you've been doing as of late isn't so much the calling of your heart and your soul. It's like helping out other people, you know, fulfilling responsibilities and obligations, things like that. And now this week, Spirit's like, Leo, pull your energy back. What is it that you want? What is it that you desire? If you have to make some waves, make some waves. Okay. If you've just been accommodating somebody, kind of walking on eggshells for a different reason, this week, I kind of just see you putting somebody in their place and letting it all out and saying, you know what, this is really what I think, this is really what I feel about you or the situation or what you're doing, okay? And your spiritual team is encouraging you to do so, okay? Where it's like wherever you've been holding back, it's time to break free and, you know, push forward and not hold your truth in, your ideas in, whatever it is, Leo. It's time to like break free and really speak what's authentic inside of you, all right? And then some of you, it's time to follow that calling of your heart and soul. Follow it all the way through. Where is it leading you? What do you really desire? This week, all the way till the end of the year, is a powerful time for major transformation and change. So Leo, put it out there to the universe, to spirit this week, what you really desire to happen in your life, and you know, give you the strength, give you the courage to speak your truth in dangerous spaces, because sometimes it does feel a little dangerous, right? But I just see liberation and freedom for you this week by being authentically you, regardless of what anybody else has to say, think, or feel about it. Okay, so let's pull you some tarot. Judgment, Six of Swords, and King of Pentacles. Okay, so for you guys, just because of this reading, this Judgment is kind of what I feel you've been fearing. Why some of you haven't spoken up and say what you really think or what you really feel is the fear of judgment, of creating waves, of upsetting somebody, of hurting somebody, and you haven't wanted to do that. Okay, and some of you, like an idea or a change you want, you've been afraid to put it in motion or really share it, again, for I don't want to be judged, I don't want anybody to look down on me. But Leo, this week, it's like there's no holding you back. You're going to say what you've got to say. You're going to do what you've got to do, which liberates you and it allows you so much freedom to like just let go and move on and move forward. And you feel so good. You feel empowered. You feel strong. You feel like by the end of the week, you've made the right choice. You've made the right decision. Okay. Any sort of like job venture or new job that you've been considering, you jumping into it this week, Leo, I see like major potential long term with that. Okay, but ultimately the main message is you're no longer going to care about the thoughts, opinions, and feelings of others about what you've got to say or what you've got to do for you. Okay, and you've been held back a bit because of that, but this week is like you're breaking free, you're moving on, Leo. This is great energy. All right, let's pull you some advice. Okay, and this card just keeps popping out too. Present. Journey into the garden to escape the two eternities, the past and the future. So getting very present this week is going to help you and empower you much more in doing what you've got to do or saying what you've got to say. Leo, don't worry about the future this week, and don't be stuck in the past this week. Be in the now and do what you've got to do for you. Okay, so those are your messages, Leo. I am sending you lots of love and light. Take care. Hello, Virgo. How are you? Let's see what spirit animal is coming out for Virgos. I was like, watch it be the zebra. The zebra is speaking to everybody this week, Virgo. Like literally at this point, a third of the readings, the zebra has come through to talk to guide. Okay, we have I think Aquarius, Taurus, Leo, and now you guys also received the zebra. So Virgo, right now till the end of the year, the astrology, I mean, we have the Gemini full moon, lunar eclipse happening at the end of November, and then on the 30th, and then we have the total solar eclipse with the Sag new moon in the middle of December. So we're coming to like this big completion of cycle, of lessons, of understanding, and much like many of the other signs this week, you are feeling that energy already, and you're starting to kind of feel like you're walking into worlds, like the Virgo that you've been knowing for a very long time, and it's like this new Virgo is being birthed. Okay, it is kind of like this week you're going back and forth between the two, and this new Virgo energy of you is there's something that's fundamentally different, Virgo, in your thought, in your emotional body, in your pattern of behavior, in what you're reaching for. Okay, there's some big fundamental change and shift that's happening for you this week, and you might fear it, others might ridicule it, and this would be your spiritual team with this beautiful zebra energy coming in saying, nope, Virgo, you've got to follow your heart and soul. Okay, and this new energy, how you're trying to transform onto this new path, like that's the path that will lead you to a lot of happiness. Okay, but it's like you've got to be authentic to yourself, and you can't let other people's thoughts and opinions detract you or distract you or make you question yourself and what you want and what you desire. Okay, so let's pull some tarot. Eight of Cups. Ooh, you want to walk away from something, Virgo. Oh my gosh, the Sun, and that is the best choice. Yes, but not everybody's excited for you. Not everybody wants you to do what you feel is right for you. And, you know, some of them could just be jerks, and some of them could be very well intended and meaning, okay? But Virgo, you're the fundamental change. You are walking away from something, whether it's a job, it's a relationship, it's a way of thinking, it's a pattern of behavior, okay? It's you are choosing to let it go, to walk away this week. And yes, that is absolutely the best choice for you, your spiritual team confirming with the Sun. Okay, like absolutely follow through with that. Whatever you've got to leave behind, that is going to bring you your greatest happiness. Okay, however, there's like this energy of this Knight of Swords, of somebody like trying to fight you about it, okay, or gossip about you, or have a negative like wanting just to project their shadow energy all over you and your plans, in an attempt to prevent that. And you know what, Virgo, not your problem, not your problem. Your team is saying, look, this change that's happening for you this week, this change that's happening inside of you, it's meant to be for you. Like, that's why you're doing it. That's why it's going to become so strong that you can't fight it. You can't turn away from it. It's like just who you become. Like, that is a yes from your team. Absolutely. Regardless of whoever this Knight of Swords represents for you. And also, this Knight of Swords, don't get caught up in your head. Don't second guess yourself once you've made a decision here to walk away. Virgo, your team is like, yes, this is the best for you with the Sun. This is the most positive card in the deck. Okay, so follow that heart, follow that soul, do what you got to do, walk away, because it's leading to your highest happiness, Virgo. So let's pull you some advice. Rest. Slow down. You don't have to solve everything today. All right, so with this coming in, this change, this walking away, Virgo, you know, don't be too hard on yourself. If you feel a little sad, that's okay. Okay, you know, acknowledge it. You should always acknowledge all your feelings. But also with this, what I feel is some of you are making this choice because it is like an act of self-love, because you do need rest and to continue on in this energy it's just like there's no long term, like you realize it's fruitless, like this is expired, or I'm done with this, or I can never continue to maintain this, whatever it is, Virgo. And so like walking away is loving yourself, is healing yourself, is bringing you the rest that you need, okay? But for others of you, don't let other people and their negativity penetrate you. Balance yourself. Recharge your batteries after those conversations. And you know, if this big change brings any sort of sadness, it's all right. You will move through it. Love yourself through it, and just don't try to act like that pain doesn't exist, because then it grows and becomes bigger and bigger. Acknowledge it, and you know, work towards healing it. Okay, so those are your messages, Virgo. I am sending you lots of love and light. Take care. Hey Libra, how are you guys? Let's see what spirit animals coming through for you. We've got the Fox, Libra. Intuitive, observant, intellectual. You are being guided to look beyond the shadow side of any relationship. Open your eyes, mind, and heart to the limitless opportunities around you. Ooh, Libra. So this is your spiritual team saying this is not a week to be pessimistic, to be suspicious. None of that. It's like there's a lot of beautiful energies around you, and you are being encouraged to indulge all of that, your ideas, your relationships, your experiences, people, you know, whatever. Libra, there's no danger here, okay? So this is where you may have been perceiving or wondering, is this real? Is there a hidden agenda? Is there something more going on here? Is this person, you know, being honest, open, and truthful all the way across the board? And, you know, your intuition is usually spot on, but I just think you kind of been on the fence, like you aren't sure. And this is your team saying like your suspicions are more from different things that have happened in the past rather than what's currently happening in this situation or this relationship, okay? Or this plan that you have. So this week, focus on healing the shadow energy and any residual pain from past traumas. Ask your team to really make it clear for you that what's happening right now is good and you can trust it. And there is no shadow energy, Libra, because there's not. Like, I'm feeling that you are very blessed. So let's pull some tarot. And like people around you, very well meaning, and they have your best interest at heart as well, Libra. King of Cups, Justice, King of Pentacles. Wow, Libra, look at that. Yeah, so the Justice card is the representation of you, right? And so any sort of like job, legal situations this week, any sort of contracts, paperwork, Libra, it's all good. It's all good. Always read the fine print. Always, always, always. Okay. But what I see here is like you feeling a little nervous, a little shy, you know, suspicious, and your team is like, no, all is well, all is on point for Libra. And you know, other people being involved, Libra, they have your best intentions in their heart. Okay, this is not any, nobody's coming towards you, nobody is negative energy about you. This is like very, very positive. Okay, so any sort of relationship in your life, it's good, it's solid. Any new connection coming in, it's good, it's solid. Any sort of like legal, financial, business dealings, it's good, it's solid, Libra. Wow. And maybe some of you, it's like you would be holding yourself back from something because you're like, well, let me feel this out a little bit longer. And that's why your team is like, no, you've got to act quick. You got to be quick like the fox, because this is legit. Okay, whatever this is for you, it's legit. Okay, trust it, Libra, and jump in. So let's pull you some advice. Forgiveness. A crushed flower still gives off a sweet scent. Okay, so this, to me, the message of this goes back to what we were talking about when I first started your reading, where what makes you like hold back or question isn't so much about this person, this situation, this relationship. It's about stuff that's happened in the past, okay? And maybe completely unrelated to these people of the now. And so this is your team saying, you know, forgive the past so that it doesn't taint your perception of what's happening for you right now today. All right, Libra. So those are your messages. I am sending you lots of love and light. Take care. Hello, Scorpio. How are all of you guys? Last but certainly not least, let's see what spirit animal is coming through to offer guidance for this week for you guys. All right, we've got the zebra. So the zebra is, you guys are the fifth sign the zebra has shown up for this week, Scorpio. So it says balance, individuality, beauty. You are being guided to no longer run with the herd and find a new vantage point. Be your authentic self, acknowledge your golden soul, show the world your magnificence, boldly move towards your heart's desire with speed, grace, and integrity. All right, Scorpio. So the astrology, but from now till the end of the year, is about major completion with the Gemini full moon lunar and the Sagittarius total solar that's happening eclipse. There's a lot that is being shed, a lot that's changing, and you're going to find that your mind, your belief about things is also majorly shifting, Scorpio. So this is a week of transformation, metamorphosis, change. And some of you, what's shifting and changing is something that's been a part of you for a very long time. And you might feel a little weird about how you just feel your energy like shifting away from, like, I feel like pulling back from something. It could be a person, it could be an idea, it could be something that you used to really enjoy doing, but it doesn't bring you so much fulfillment anymore, and you're like, why, what's going on? And your spiritual team is like, really trust this week where you feel like you're being pulled back away from something. Really trust that energy, Scorpio. Don't emotionally react. Go into like meditation, into observation, and ask your team, okay, show me, you know, deeper depths of why this is happening so that I can understand, because it is for a great purpose that has a positive outcome. Okay, so let's pull you at some tarot. Knight of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. Wow. Okay, so, you know, this could be so many different things, but I'm going to give you the energy of this. Okay, so here it is, Scorpio, where you're gung-ho, excited, involved, immersed in a situation, a relationship, a person, something that you really enjoy, okay? And now you're noticing that your energy is shifting, okay? See how these nights are going in different directions? you are coming into like, I want more stability. I want truth. I want to make more money, you know, because this reading will resonate differently for all of you, right? So it's like you were in the fast lane about something, and now you're really putting the brakes on because you want something much more stable and solid and real, okay? And you're also being prepared that this shift is taking because there is this offer, this opportunity, this new connection, this new relationship, this new emotion inside, this new idea coming to you very, very soon, Scorpio. And what this is, it's not fast lane energy at all. It's got to be a slower pace, like the Knight of Pentacles, because it takes a while to build, okay? But it will have a very solid foundation, long-term potential, whereas this Knight here, whatever that represents for you, it's like up and down, it's back and forth, it's exciting, okay? But there's no real stability to it. There's no real future or long term to it. And this opportunity, whatever this is, it would not be compatible with this aspect of you. Okay, it's compatible with this aspect of you. So that's why we're changing, we're transforming this week from Knight of Wands into Knight of Pentacles. So this beautiful Ace of Cups can come in and be offered to you, Scorpio. And so let's pull you some advice. Beauty. Dare to be tender and strongly vulnerable. Yes, this change, this shift, I feel is making you get very tapped in to who you really are. And this new opportunity, it's like you've got to be open and vulnerable and real and raw to receive it, okay? And you've been caught up in this energy, so there's like this element of protection of self. And as we transform into this energy, then you can be like totally open, authentic, and vulnerable. All right, so those are your messages, Scorpio. I am sending you guys lots of love and light. Take care.